Battle of rebound. And you know what that's like. You played alongside some great rebound.
Well, you know, Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, those guys got after it as well as anybody who's ever played.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. 5 on the clock. For 3, Mitchell. Collins grabs the miss. Bogdanovich against Mitchell. Stolen by Michael Conley. Inside. It's stolen by Capella. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Good on the triple.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
Conley against Young from downtown. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Conley.
For 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now, here is Young. Shot from the wing, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career, it had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul. Young outside. 11 feet away. That shot, no good. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Conley with a wide open look, and Utah another 3.
It's Conley's ability to hit the long ball that makes him such an asset. Stretches the floor and creates space.
Now here is Young. The dish to Capella. The kick out to Young. Drills the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Utah has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Mitchell outside. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. And Donovan Mitchell gets the 3. Mitchell's got 6.
And you pass it to him, Spider Mitchell is always ready to let it fly. An impact player the moment he stepped into the league.
Young's shot is good.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Here's Conley. Drops in the layup for 2. Conley's got his second basket of the game.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Lob pass to Capella.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. And it's Conley penetrating. Pass to Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Hawks. For 3, Hunter. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
Hunter against Mitchell. And here's Conley outside. Bogdanovich dishes to O'Neal. Driving the lane. Collins grabs the miss. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They trail by 1. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Now here's Bogdanovich. No points in the game yet for him. Hunter with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And the dunk by Capella.
I'd draw that one up again. Throw it up. Capella jump. You slam it through. That's an easy two.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. There's 21 seconds left here in the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Here's Hunter. Count it.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Conley surveying the D. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Hawks lead.
And your Atlanta Hawks Panthers. All right, coming to the court. Come on, get back.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Atlanta.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now, here's Bogdanovich after the miss from Trae Young. Conley kicks to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Conley's shot is off. Atlanta leading by 3. Looking back at the 2017-18 season, Clint Capella, Brent, shot an eye-popping 65% from the field. That led the NBA.
Well, a third of his baskets were dunks during that season, so I would expect the percentage to actually, Kevin, be pretty high. And a lot of those were at the hands of James Harden at the time playing in Houston, who won the MVP that year. But he has the ability to roll and to finish. He has shown soft hands, and he plays defensively. So he's a great big you can put out to complement both sides of the floor.
Now, here's Bogdanovich after the miss from Trae Young. That gives them the lead. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Young outside. Bogdanovich goes in. Lobbed up there for Collins. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Yeah, when Collins gets up there like that, look out.
Outside Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Bogdanovich up top. He's guarded by Collins. Here's O'Neal. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. O'Neal's got the lead up to 4 now for the Jazz. Bogdanovich against Mitchell. To the paint. Goes up on the block. That misses off the backboard.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Capella and the dunk by Capella.
Well, take your choice. You can either foul him or watch him dunk. Well, actually, in this case, you could get both.
Outside Conley. Mitchell outside. With the drive and dunks it right on top of Trae Young. Wow!
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now, here is Young. He has 5. Stolen by O'Neal. Got a piece of it. Young with the steal. Tries it from the top of the key. Knocked loose. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. That shot wide open. And now a 7-point Jazz lead And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Utah.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Now, here is Young. Just 5 on the clock. Lobbed up there for Collins. Stolen by Michael Conley. In transition, here come the Jazz. And Gobert kicks to Bogdanovich. Hunter against Conley. The feed to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Collins passes to Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. Shot to stop the run. The Hawks again can't hit. Outside Conley. O'Neal inside. Here's Bogdanovich. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And the teams are going to...
The previous play is under review.
They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
Yeah, it's hard to tell on that one, and so a good time to go to the replay and just to make sure if he got it off on time.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did in fact beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points.
Your Hawks, 18, the Jazz.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game from Mike Conley.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charge this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the center position. Here's Wright, Gallinari on the wing. Jang with the screen for Gallinari. Jang finds Gallinari. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
One thing you love about stars like Danilo Gallinari is how they remind you that basketball is truly an international game.
And especially, GA, for Gallinari to want to come over and play against the best in the world. It wasn't about achieving MVPs and accolades in the Italian league. He wanted to stack up his skill set versus the best small forwards and power forwards in the NBA, and Gallo has had a remarkable career as a professional here in the States.
Kevin Herter, he's checked in for the Hawks. And the 3-ball is good. Herter's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Hawks. Clarkson surveying the floor. Gay kicks to Clarkson. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
The Hawks trail by 8. Wright outside. He dishes it to Williams. Throws it up high. And O'Connell slams it in.
Well, when you're given the ball as much as Lou Williams has gotten it through the years, he's experienced enough to make those kind of plays.
Clarkson against Wright. Gay outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter. keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
Outside Williams. Back to right. Puts up a three. Doesn't go for him. And Utah the other way now. House dishes to Whiteside. The Jazz working the ball around now. Clarkson kicks to Whiteside. Gay with it. Now guarded by Gallinari. Now here's Clarkson. Tight defense on him. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Now, sometimes Jordan Clarkson, when he's feeling it, he can get crafty out there. Beautiful dribble move.
Right, the pass to Williams. Out to the wing. Here's Herter. He's covered by Gay. Right for three. Rebounded by the Jazz. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
2 minutes.
Here's Clarkson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You got to be cautious when you guard Clarkson. He's got a good burst. And when he gets assertive like that, oftentimes will draw a foul.
And both free throws good for Clarkson. Here's Wright. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Now Clarkson. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Gay kicks to Whiteside. The pass to Pascal. Clock at 6. Gay inside. It's deflected.
How about that? That's a big boost defensively if Herter can get in there and block shots and intimidate in some way.
The Hawks trail by 12.
And more, you're seeing Pascal act as an initiator. Could be viewed as a point forward at times.
Hey, he has an interesting game, GA, where offensively he can get his shot off. He's springy off the floor, and he can cause some mismatches with a little bit of his quickness and that shooting ability. Just adding to that skill set and getting more comfortable with the NBA game.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Jazz leading by 12. Clarkson outside. 55 seconds left in the third. And he uses the glass on the layup. Clarkson's got 6 points in the quarter.
And the strength of Clarkson on display. Awesome job fending off the defense and not letting that deter him from scoring.
And yes, it's good.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
36 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Clarkson with the ball and guarded by Capella. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Young against Conley. Young pass to Bogdanovich. He kicks it to Hunter. Back to Bogdanovich. Over Mitchell. That one a little long. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Beyond the arc. And the Jazz, another three.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
And so it's Utah riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that.
All right, look who's coming up to the court. Come on, get loud.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Capella with it, now defended by Mitchell. He misses the wide open dunk. And so Gobert will bring it up for Utah. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. Here he goes. Bogdanovich dishes to Mitchell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Mitchell's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Jazz. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Stolen by Conley. Mitchell outside. And there's the draw. Oh.
Donovan Mitchell.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Young passes to Capella. The kick out to Young. Over Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And stolen by Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Launches a three. Rebounded by Capella. The Hawks trail by 18. Here's Hunter. Kicks it to Bogdanovich. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Takes it inside and dunks it right on top of Trae Young. Wow!
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Young for 3. It's stolen by Gobert. And now Conley running the floor all by himself. And he lays it up and in. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Utah.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And they'll get another chance. Hunter finds Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Jazz leading by 20. Conley with it. Mitchell outside. It's stolen by Capella. And they're moving it up. Bogdanovich with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Stolen by Collins. It's stolen by Gobert.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Utah.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Mike Conley.
Just active on defense, little things like clawing and scrapping and tipping passes and contesting shots. Came up with a lot of steals.
Capella with a screen on Conley. And Young kicks to Collins. Just 3 to shoot. Here's the 3. Young's shot is off. Conley against Young. Conley left side. Mitchell wide open. Sinks the triple. And the Jazz lead by 20.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, Boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Now here is Conley. O'Neal passes to Conley. Up top, Gobert. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. A resounding victory for them. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do
Phoenix, Arizona, the destination for the Hawks. Athleticism and skill both in full effect tonight. John Collins and Trae Young looking to enforce their will as they make their game plan against the Suns. Hawks, Suns, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. Now Atlanta starting five. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Pass to Hunter. This one for 3. Capella, the pass to Collins. Up and over Crowder. Now here's Hunter. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And both teams tonight loaded with young talent. Doris, what's the key to reaching their potential?
I think patience. Every NBA player needs time and repetition to gain the experience necessary to be successful. The only way to do that, tip it up and let him play.
Inside, here's Paul. Up and in on the layup.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Capella finds Collins. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 5. And a deep 3 from Young. From beyond the arc and then some.
This is where Young most resembles Steph Curry. Both have range almost out to half court.
Paul passes to Crowder. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Hunter, good.
This is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
Paul against Young. Crowder, the pass to Booker. Back to Crowder. Tries the spin move. Bridges on the attack. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Pass to Capella. And here's Collins. Capella with it. Back to Collins. 5 on the clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. And the shot goes down. Young's got 5.
When you're the size of Young, the floater is your friend. Nice touch, young man.
You know, Grant, it seems like Collins is one of those guys you can depend on for a 20-10 stat line just about every night.
Yeah, he's a double-double machine. He's as consistent as they come offensively, and with his hustle, his rebound numbers are never lagging.
Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Outside for Booker. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Pass to Herder.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Launches it. And the Hawks with another 3.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Young against Paul. Crowder outside. And stolen by Herder. And now the Hawks on the break. And Collins with the slam.
What a way to begin this game. dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Crowder, that's good.
Well, so quick off the pass. I mean, Crowder timing that shot perfectly, staying one step ahead of the defense.
Booker with it, and Capella picks him up defensively. Left side, Paul. Outside for Booker. Pass to Bridges. 20 feet out. 6 on the shot clock. 4-3. Ayton passes to Bridges. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Hawks leading. And here's Young. 5 points in the game. .40 left in the opening quarter. And it's good. 2 points. Young's got 7 points in the game.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
How great is it that the body control by Booker is there when he's driving and finishing at the rim?
Young against Paul. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Herter. Off target from outside. It's tipped. Stolen by Capella. Ooh, poked away. Collins passes to Capella. Here's Herter. Sinks the tray. Herter's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Their work from distance.
Come on and get loud for your son's dancer.
And he's always been a coach on the floor.
If anything, whether it's...
And CP3 never shy, Grant.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
The shooters hate being guarded by Jay Crowder, a big physical defender who enjoys making himself a pest.
Here's Booker. And count it from 19 feet away.
Come on, guys. Check out the tenacity. There's no back down in this fellow whatsoever.
Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines. I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Takes a 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
We know this about Devin Booker. He is not shy. Deep from 3, yes, I'm going to take that opportunity.
Young from long range, making his mark again. He's shooting 4 for 9 in this one. Boy, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very short. 20 points per game for almost the entirety of his career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send to him.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's foul number 2 for him.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
Paul against Young. Fires for 3.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Here's Ayton. Crowder outside. Paul against Young. And he lobs it up top.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
Young against Paul. Outside Herder. Back to Young. Herder with it. Now guarded by Booker. Young misses.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Outside Booker. Spins. Driving inside. Capella with a block. And now the Hawks on the break.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Young against Paul.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Crowder, the pass to Paul. Back to Crowder. Stolen by Collins. And he lobs it up to the rim. Pass to Capella. Collins against Crowder. Up top, Collins. And Collins with the slam.
If the contact wasn't going to hold Collins down, he explodes into it and finds the shot.
And it's Paul off the drive for three. Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 5 assists tonight.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Now here's Young. 10 points for him. Right wing. Down low. Pass to Hunter. 58 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And yep, it's good. Herder's got 8 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Bridges passes to Aiden. Outside Booker. Back to Aiden. The Suns need to get off a shot. To the paint. Stolen by Capella. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Young against Paul. Crowder outside. Pass to Bridges. Crowder right side. Hey, rejected by Capella. Back to Booker. Three-pointer. And no good. And so it's Atlanta with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well,
okay, Allie, appreciate it. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. Okongwu out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic. Then it's Delon Wright. And it's Luwawu Cabarrot in at the 3. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Wright against Payne. Wright with the bucket. And Doris, you know a thing or two about dropping dimes from your college playing days. I've seen it. So in your opinion, who's the best passer in the league today?
Boy, this is not an easy answer, B.A. Chris Paul is going to go in the Hall of Fame as a point guard, and he manned that position, and for a good decade, he was one of the best in the business. But if I were saying best ever and best right now, it's hard for me to go away from LeBron James. His vision, his creativity, his ability to make the game easy for his teammates, I'd say LeBron James.
Craig with it. Now Wright defending. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
First team foul. Knocks
it loose. Wright with a steal. There's Bogdanovich with the three. Rebounded by Johnson.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Pass to Craig. Back to Johnson. It's Shamet on the wing. 5 to shoot. Let's go with a three. And again, it's the Suns missing. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Right against Payne. Oh, sweet move. That one off the back iron and out. For Phoenix, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Here's Shamet. Okongwu with the rebound. The Hawks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Gallinari for 3. Hits the trifecta. And the Hawks lead by 14.
You do not want to let Danilo Gallinari get his feet set. This guy is elite as a shooter.
And here's Payne outside. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Here's Luwawu Cabarrot. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Atlanta's gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Wright. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Bogdanovich, no good. You know, ever since the Orlando bubble, Payne has been a much improved player, Doris.
Well, there's no doubt Cameron Payne used the momentum gained in Orlando. That confidence has carried over, and now he's finding himself a rotation player who's making contributions.
The 3 ball. And it's Wright missing. And for the Suns, they're shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Here's Shamet. Rejected by Okongwu. And he's able to get it back.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Craig passes to Johnson. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Hawks.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And here's Wright from the arc.
And this half has been a totally different story from deep, having a harder time getting shots to fall.
It's Shamet on the wing. Can they get it? That one doesn't drop. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
With him scoreless in the latter part of this one, it's awfully hard to come back.
Atlanta again missing. Boy, the Suns are struggling. Nothing yet for him here in the third quarter. The 3 from Craig. McGee passes to Craig. The three-pointer off the mark. Atlanta is shooting the ball at 48% so far. Stolen by Payne. And the Suns pushing it up now. And he's going for the lob.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Bogdanovich, no good. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
And the basket by Shamet. And for the Hawks, they're shooting a less than average 27% in the third quarter. Wright outside. Over Payne. Wright finds Gallinari. Here's Okongwu. Covered by McGee. He tries for 3. Okongwu, no good. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Craig, he's open. They grab their own miss. Outside Payne. Launches a 3. The shot misses. Here's Bogdanovich. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. The 3 from Craig. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks going into the break up 12. A big...
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Johnson is out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's Campaign. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Shamet in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Right with the ball. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Here's Young. Jump shot is good. And the Hawks lead by 14.
A jumper that is pretty and effective. Young's game starts with his shot.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Hits the 3-pointer.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his 3rd foul so far. 1 minute in now in the 4th quarter. Paul against Young. From deep. Shot on the wing.
They haven't been able to replicate their first half success shooting the ball, but overall, they're playing a solid game.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this 4th quarter. Stolen by Collins. And now the Hawks on the break. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Ayton. Booker for 3. Atlanta with a rebound. Young with it. Pass to Collins. Now Hunter. Throws it up high. Crowder with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, the length and athleticism of DeAndre Ayton make that an easy opportunity.
Here's Young. Shoots over Paul. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. For 3, Booker. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. To the inside. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And now the Suns fast break. Booker for 3. Crowder a screen on Young. For 3, Booker drills it from deep. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Suns?
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Now Herder. Back to Young. Oh, they need this. And he can't get that one. The Suns go the other way with it. Oh, there's the alley. Stolen by Young. Crowder with a steal. Crowder a screen on Young. For 3, Bridges. Crowder. And Collins with the big block.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach.
In transition, here come the Suns. 3-pointer, Bridges buries it from 3.
You know, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the 3-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D have already collapsed inside.
Outside Herder. Oh, got a piece of it. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Over to the left wing. Collins, the open look. And right on target. And the Hawks lead by 5.
He's capable of torching you from there. Collins has great confidence in his mid-range jumper.
Paul passes to Booker. For 3. Ooh, some solid defense from Herder.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Hunter can't get it to go.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Young against Paul. Pulls it. by Bridges. Outside for Booker. To tie it up. And it's Booker again missing.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Here's Collins. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Mikal Bridges.
And so far, Collins has been a pleasant surprise. A mobile, quick-thinking big man with enticing potential.
Yeah, the crucial part of those free throws is that it now makes it a two-possession game.
The drive by Paul. Outside for Booker. Beyond the arc. Oh, he nails it! And that one brings him within one!
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And so it's it.
DA, take it away. What a great philosophy. DA, thanks.
Here we go.
And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. Clock at 6. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game. That should be a good one tonight, Steve. Two teams in the thick of the playoff conversation.
Kevin, the talent is there for both squads. This is where great coaching can make the difference, putting players in position to come out on top.
It's good. Conley's got the game going here with the first basket for the Jazz.
You know, he's wiry strong. Conley's made a living taking contact and making shots.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Cans it from downtown.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Conley against Paul. To the left side wing. Gobert finds Conley. This one for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Conley's got 5.
This is what you get from a vet looking to recapture the momentum for his team with the answered 3.
Here's Paul. Can't hit that one. The Jazz go the other way with it.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
Booker with no one around. That 3 off the mark. Jazz have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Bridges against O'Neal. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Knocks it loose. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
He feeds it to Bogdanovich from 18 feet away. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Bridges shot. Good.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell. Another miss by Utah.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Over in the corner, Paul. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And look at Ayton get up there. Have to enjoy watching the big man getting tricky with it.
Pass to O'Neal. Conley against Paul. Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Bridges misses. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Jazz. They trail by 1. Kicks it out to Mitchell. The dish to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Bogdanovich with a screen on Crowder. Mitchell against Crowder. The 10-footer. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Bridges. That shot missing. Gobert with the defensive effort. Utah's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Mitchell against Booker. Outside Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside. Good on the 3-point shot.
Good play to get the ball to one of the league's best scorers. Mitchell says, thank you very much.
The drive by Paul. Bridges for 3. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
Utah has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Paul against Conley. Kicks it to Bogdanovich. Conley scanning the floor. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. Conley's shot is off. The Suns trailing. Booker outside. The tray. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Bogdanovich left side. Bogdanovich with a screen on Booker. Back to Bogdanovich. And stolen by Ayton. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Jazz up by 2.
Fans, your Jazz dancers. Fans, your Jazz dancers.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3. O'Neal kicks to Conley. Paul with the defensive effort.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The three-pointer no good.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Tries the spin move. Booker the pass to Crowder. To the middle. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
O'Neal dishes to Conley. Nice ball movement by Utah. And Bogdanovich gets to Conley. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here's Booker from the arc. A rebound by the Jazz.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. Driving inside. Misses from close range.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Spins. Kicks it out to Booker. Crowder a screen on O'Neal. For 3. Booker. Crowder dishes to Ayton. The pass to Booker. From outside the arc. Conley with the rebound. Utah trailing here. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Paul against Conley. Kicks it out to Booker. Back to Paul. Booker outside. Gobert with the block.
This is why shooters always have an eye out for Rudy. And if you don't, this could be the result.
Bridges with the steal. Booker with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Paul passes to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Utah turns it over again. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And here's Booker from the arc. A rebound by the Jazz.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
And Booker kicks to Paul. Tries the spin move. Booker dishes to Ayton. The kick out to Crowder. Over in the corner, Paul. 6 on the shot clock. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Conley against Paul. Spins. Crowder the pass to Ayton.
And the defensive chops of Gobert just knows how to hold down the fort for his team.
Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. To the paint. Tries again. Crowder with the steal. Pass to Paul. Stolen by Conley. And stolen by Booker. Paul outside. Back to Booker. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Stolen by O'Neal. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
In that play right there, you see Mitchell's impressive speed and body control in the open court.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Phoenix no good that time either. Mitchell against Ayton. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. Jazz lead. All right, David, thank you.
14.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We've seen Mikal Bridges really having a great game.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Conley into the lane. The putback, and there's Gobert putting it right back in. And the Jazz lead by 3.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Stolen by Conley. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Passes it to House. He dishes it to Whiteside. Pass to Pascal. 4 on the clock. Whiteside trying to break free. Good D by Johnson. Suns trail by 3.
And what you love about Pascal, he goes right at defenders in the paint.
You know, GA, Eric is a bit undersized, but plays without fear. His height is just a number to him.
Pascal kicks to Gay. That shot off the mark. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Now Shamet. No good. That would have tied it. Here's Alexander Walker. Payne covering. McGee with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Gay passes to Pascal. Gay kicks to Pascal. 6 to shoot. Dishes it to Whiteside. The rebound by Johnson. Suns trail by 3. And here is Shamet. Payne gets a wide open look, and he hits it to tie the game up.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Alexander Walker passes to Pascal. Here's Alexander Walker. Jazz passing it around. Pascal inside. He's guarded by Johnson. And he can't jam it through. And Phoenix pushing it up now. And that one's good. Shamet.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Gay outside.
In the third.
And the pass to basket. To the wing right side. Here's Alexander Walker, who's guarded by Johnson. From 11 feet away. No good off the back of the rim. Phoenix leading by 3. Payne kicks to Shamet. Back to Payne. There's the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
Personal foul. First team foul.
1:03 left in the third quarter of the game. Payne can't hit. Jazz trail by 4. Driving in. Here's Alexander Walker. An easy 2 points on the layup. Alexander Walker's got 4 this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Payne passes to Johnson. Now Payne. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Payne's got 8 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Kicks it out to Gay. Right side, the pass to basket. He takes it in.
Phoenix foul.
Utah shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
That's his first personal foul.
First free throw is good. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Whiteside. O'Neal comes in for Rudy Gay. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Danuel House. And it's Mike Conley in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Craig pulls it in.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Johnson gets the bucket.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Suns ahead as they wrap up the third quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Eric Paschal. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the group right now for Utah.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. And he drops.
Yes. I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Conley against Paul. For 3, Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 7th assist here tonight. So the wing on the left. O'Neal inside. He's against Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Mitchell passes to Paschal. Second chance effort, and the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down now to just 8 on the basket for Mitchell.
Don't you love it when Donovan Mitchell throws himself on the offensive glass, putting his athleticism to great use.
Paul kicks to Crowder. Driving the lane, kicks it out to Booker. The drive by Paul. Gobert with the block. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. The Jazz making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
From downtown, sinks the triple.
The pressure doesn't get to Bojan Bogdanovich. That's a huge bucket for this team.
Paul kicks to Booker. Back to Paul. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Suns lead by 7.
Have to admire Paul's concentration. He takes pride in finishing on aggressive coverage.
O'Neal high post. The dish to Bogdanovich. On the wing, Mitchell. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell. Shoots the 3. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. No good from Booker.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
And Ayton throws it down.
I love the play call. Ayton's a well-coordinated athlete. You know he has the reach. Give him a chance to go up and get it.
And it's Mitchell missing. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Booker outside. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. Outside Crowder. Pass to Booker. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Paul kicks to Crowder. 5 to shoot. To the inside. Here's Ayton. Utah with the rebound. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Jazz trail by 9. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. There's O'Neal with the 3. The Jazz with another miss. Suns have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Bridges passes to Booker. From the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Mike Conley is incredible in transition, using his ridiculous speed to beat everyone down the court.
Paul outside. On the wing, Booker. And the 3 ball is good. Booker's got the lead up to 10 now for the Suns.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Suns.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments I thought for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Devin Booker.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
Mitchell dishes to Gobert. O'Neal from long range. For 3, Mitchell. No good there. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, Jay, a pretty...
And both of these teams accustomed to winning the battle of the boards.
Here we go.
Grant, when you think of ferocious rebounders from your era, who comes to mind?
Oh, wow. I think of Dennis Rodman, Kevin Garnett, Dwight Howard, three of the best all-time rebounders.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Young in at the point guard position. 6 to shoot. Back to O'Neal. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Young. Hunter with the ball. He's picked up by Conley. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And what timing, Capella getting up there and capping that one off.
Pass to O'Neal. Lets it go from deep. That shot missing. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Young, the pass to Capella. Outside Herder. Back to Capella. Now here's Young. Collins outside. Tries the spin move. Pulls it from the corner. The 3. Good D by Bogdanovich.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back. And talk about a guy betting on himself. Now, John Collins turned down a big contract prior to last season. It all worked out in his favor as he signed an even bigger one to stay with the Hawks. He's firmly planted as part of this team's young core.
And so it's Atlanta with it. The Jazz making their last shot. It's Herder on the wing. Shoots. Young can't hit.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
And the slam dunk by Capella.
How about the instincts by Herder right there, making a difference on that end?
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Outside Bogdanovich. And he drives in. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
A bit undersized. His hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Pass to Collins. Back to Young. Here's the three. Knocks it down from distance.
Quick to set his feet and quick with that release as Trey knocks one down.
And here's Conley. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Herter. Back to Young. Fires the 3. Capella finds Young. Screen by Capella. Young, the pass to Collins. The Hawks need to get one up here. Here's the break. Stolen by Collins. And they're on the run. Back to Capella. Utah with the rebound. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Conley goes in. Pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Now Herter. The shake. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Tipped. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Conley against Young. Conley passes to Gobert. Just 5 on the clock. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times and throws that one away.
Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Outside Young. Up top Collins. Spins. Going inside. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws.
Collins showing more and more some moves that he's getting comfortable with. You love John Collins and his ability to step back and shoot that ball. He just doesn't waste many shots.
Pass to O'Neal. There's the 3. Conley goes in. Gobert with it. Now Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Three-pointer O'Neal. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Steps back. Pass to Herter. Fires from deep. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Here's O'Neal. Puts up a 3. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. O'Neal's got 6.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
And we've reached the end of
Your Jazz Dancers. All right.
If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
So far, guys, they've done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy buckets.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Here's O'Neal. He has 6. Conley goes in. Pass to Mitchell. Over Hunter. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks trailing. It's Herter on the wing. Outside Young, and stolen by Gobert. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Mitchell with the ball, and it's Hunter picking him up. And there's the lob. For 3, O'Neal. He can't get it to go, and it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way. Up top, Capella. The crossover, and the slam dunk by Capella.
Well, take your choice. You can either foul him or watch him dunk. Well, actually, in this case, you could get both.
The kick out to Conley. Lets the three fly. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Conley's got his third basket on the night right there. Young against Conley. The kick to Hunter. Left side, Young. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from the elbow. Here's Capella. And a slam dunk by Capella.
Not a lot of plays drawn up for Capella, so his energy and involvement come from that kind of activity there.
Now here's Conley. He has 7. Stolen by Capella. And now the Hawks on the break. Here's Herder. Nails it from 3. Herder's got 5. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Hawks?
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Fires the 3. O'Neal pulls it in. Utah leading. Pass to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Back to Gobert. Stolen by Capella. Deflects the pass. Young from long range. Nails it from beyond the arc. Young's got his second bucket on the night. Well, you were Rookie of the Year back in 1995, Grant. For young guys coming into the league, how difficult are expectations right out of the gate?
Well, rookies these days are way younger than when I played. I mean, I was 22 my first year in the league after 4 years in college. So, you know, I think we have to give these young players time to develop and learn how to become great in the NBA. And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Outside Herder. Pass to Capella. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Herder. Now Young. 3-pointer. And it's blocked. Utah's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Outside Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. 46 seconds left in the first half.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Now here's Young. He has 6. Capella, screen on Conley. Young, the pass to Capella. Back to Young. And it's Young again missing.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Back to Mitchell. The 3. Atlanta with a rebound. And a fast break now for the Hawks. And here's Hunter for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's O'Neal. Out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. Tie game here in Utah. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForte. All right, Allie, thanks for that.
21.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We've seen Mike Conley really having a great game.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. They've got DeLon Wright, Okongwu out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovich, and it's Luwawu Cabarrot in at the 3. They now take the lead. Gay's gotten his first basket of the night.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Back to Wright. Over Clarkson. And it's Wright missing. And for the Jazz, they're shooting 56% today. Here's Azubuike. He's covered by Gallinari. Nifty move. And he sinks the layup. And it's a 4-point Utah lead.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Clarkson against Wright. Pass to Bogdanovich. Fires from the wing. Okongwu inside. Defended by Whiteside. Can't cash it in from close range. To the right side. From deep. Atlanta with the rebound. Right outside. Here's Gallinari. And that one's long. The Jazz have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Whiteside. Here's Azubuike. Gallinari pulls it in. The Hawks have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Bogdanovich into the lane. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
When Bogdanovich drives, it's for a reason. He's made a good decision to knife inside. And you love Bogdanovich and just the versatility he brings, BA.
Here's House. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Back to Clarkson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 4. And as for Bogdanovich's ability to play anywhere on the floor, Brent, that's something that adds a lot of value to a player in today's NBA.
Think about second side actions in the NBA where the ball swings away from a primary scorer. Can the next guy do something with the ball? Bogdanovich certainly can. He could shoot it. He could put it down and make decisions. That kind of versatility pays off.
Here's Clarkson. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Gay, the pass to Clarkson. Pass to Azubuike. And the dunk to finish it off. Oh, beauty.
There's just no reason to give him inside position.
Yeah, when he's this close to the basket, it's a wrap.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Okongwu. To the middle. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Gallinari does such a great job of recognizing the floor space, and that time, credit him with the assist.
Clarkson against Wright. Pass to Azubuike. 1:03 left in the third quarter. Out to the right wing. Wright with a steal. Out to the wing. And here's Okongwu for 3. Here's Whiteside. Looking for his first basket still in this one.
Atlanta foul. Onyeka Okongwu. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
41 seconds left in the third quarter. Gay inside. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Impressive handle by Rudy Gay. Don't often see that out of the 6'8" slender forward.
Wright against Clarkson. Wright, the pass to Gallinari. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Luwawu Cabarrot. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Just sound ball movement by Gallinari, who gets the assist on that made bucket.
Clarkson outside. Driving in. Here's Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Just wow. A monster flush from the big man.
And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Jazz. They're up by 4. And
your Jazz dancers.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5. That's the group for Utah right now. The Hawks trailing. And here's Wright from the arc. Okongwu. Stolen. Tipped. Gobert with it. Now Bogdanovic defending. Mitchell, good.
The fast break opportunity isn't wasted on Mitchell. His quickness, a big part of his success.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. From deep three-point range. No luck on that one. The Jazz go the other way with it. Pass to Mitchell from the arc. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Collins a screen. Young finds Collins. And he makes it.
And he really enjoys inside play. John Collins explosive there.
Outside Conley. Outside Mitchell. Conley passes to Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovic. Back to Mitchell. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. The shot no good. And it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way. Pass to Capella. And they recover it. Ooh, good chance here for Hunter. Cash money on the open jump shot.
Oh, Hunter stepping up, and we saw this during his time at Virginia. Wow.
Mitchell with the ball. Gobert passes to Mitchell. There's the drive. Three-pointer O'Neal. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Left side, Herter. Knocked away. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. And again, it's Utah. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Now here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal. And here's Bogdanovic. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovic. 5 on the clock. Bogdanovic with a screen on Hunter. The 3 from Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Outside Herter. Back to Young. We've got 1:23 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Collins, no good. And the call will be against John Collins. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
1:19 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Conley. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Clock is at 3. From 9 feet out.
Collins just understanding that his length can bother shooters, so he's using that.
Hunter finds Collins. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. Now here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Here's Herter. Good on the shot.
Focused shot there and a tough one. Give Herter credit.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. Conley against Young. Pass to O'Neal. The three is up. Atlanta with the rebound. Here's Young. And it's good.
They're playing heads up right now, Trae Young. I'm amazed at how creative at times he can be.
So we see the Jazz get the win here. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry.
Thank you so much, Kevin.
Well, he plays like he's having fun. David, thanks. So Atlanta will get the first possession. Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
The kick out to Crowder. Booker outside. Stolen by Collins. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Young against Paul. From deep three-point range. No good that time. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Crowder goes in. And no good. Good work defensively by Capella. Young from deep three-point range. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. A 3-ball. Back to Paul. Shoots from the elbow. Collins grabs the miss.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
No one near him. Count it. Collins has got his second basket of the night.
And this is how you use the mid-range area. Collins keeping it simple and just taking what the D gives.
Bridges finds Paul. Crowder sets a screen for Paul. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Shot clock at 6. Booker with no one around. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
Young dishes to Bogdanovich. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Left side, Collins tries the spin move, and it's good. 2 points. Collins has got 6.
And that's 2 tough points from Collins. Willing to mix it up down low. It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
Ball against Young. Fires the 3. Rebounded by DeAndre.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
Paul kicks to Booker. Knocks down the 3-ball. He has 6. Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Hits it from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Kicks it out to Booker. Spins. And that one hits back iron. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Young outside. And the 3 off target.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Well, that's the moneymaker, right? Devin Booker will go all night from three-point range if you allow it.
Young taking his time here. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Young finds Bogdanovich. Shot from the wing. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Kicks it out to Paul. Outside Crowder. Bridges against Hunter. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. Another three for Phoenix.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
With the step back. A three from Bogdanovich. And stolen by Ayton. Three-pointer, Crowder, and that concludes the first quarter of play. Suns lead by 5. And we'll be back with you for the start.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the center position. So that's the Hawks 5. Tries the spin move. And the dunk by Booker.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Young passes to Collins. Shoots over Crowder. Shot clock at 5. Here's Young. That's his first basket of the game. 1 for 6 and looking for more.
He's smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
Paul against Young. And here's Booker from the arc. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Oh, Hunter in position. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Crowder kicks to Booker. Can't get it to go. He's made 4 and just missed his 4th. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Fast break, here come the Suns. Bridges finds Paul. Booker outside. It's stolen by Capella and stolen by Booker. Looking for Bridges, he gets it there. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Yeah, no lack of confidence in Mikal Bridges. This guy believes he can make shots.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Shoots from 14. Spins. On its way from Young for 2. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
The Hawks trail by 9. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter.
2 minutes.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Over Booker. And stolen by Ayton. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it, the fast break chance. Paul can't get it to go. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And that's Capella getting rewarded for his effort on the glass. Love when that kind of hustle pays off.
And the dunk by Booker.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And Young now, top of the key. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight. Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
1:03 left now here in the second. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
On deep and stolen by Ayton. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Suns leading by 9. Ball left side. Outside Crowder. Booker outside. For 3.
He started the game scorching the nets from deep. 3 triples in the first period, but none here in the second.
Pulls up. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Young with the ball. Chris Paul covering. And the dunk by Capella.
Such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
Booker inside. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And the wide open shot from Crowder. No good with the triple. Hunter for 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
Well, you can see DeAndre Ayton becoming more and more aware on.
And so it's Phoenix. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Andrew Shamet is out there with Payne. Then it's Torrey Craig. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Johnson in at the 4 spot. We see more and more players, Doris, stretching the limits of their shooting range. How does that deep ball challenge a defense?
Well, we have to redefine what is quality defense in today's NBA because of the range shooting. What it does is it spaces the floor. It's asking big men to guard at 28 to 30 feet. And that's a very difficult thing to do for a big man 6 feet 9 and 7 feet. Things can break down quickly. You're in rotation right away. Challenging, I would say, it is to guard in today's NBA.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Payne kicks to Johnson. The 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Over in the corner, Williams. Shoots it up. And that one goes long.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. Herter, no good.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Williams finds Wright. There's the pick from deep. It doesn't go for him. The Suns go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 11 points. And what a career it's been for Lou Williams. You forget just how long, Greg, he's produced at this level.
And how about came into the league at 19. A decade and a half later, he's still an incredible scorer. Longevity like that isn't easy to come by.
6 to shoot. Atlanta again missing. Phoenix leading by 9. On the wing, Williams. Hawks passing it around. For the 3. Jacks up a three. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The Suns have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Shamet, the pass to McGee. Back to Shamet. Tries the spin move. Here's Johnson.
Well, Lou Williams challenges the shot. Boy, being committed on the defensive end, so important for him.
The three. Johnson gets the bucket. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Wright dishes to Williams. The Hawks again can't hit. Suns leading by 12. Payne with it. Now guarded by Gallinari. Here's Craig. Knocked away. And McGee kicks to Craig. Pass to Payne. Spins. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Shamet. And it's sent back by Okongwu.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
One-on-one here. Johnson can't get it to go.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity. Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
There's the drive. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Gallinari. A wide open look here for Wright. Hits the three-point bomb. Wright's got it back down to within single digits for the Hawks. Payne looking around. There's the pass to Craig. Payne with it. From deep three-point range. Here's Shamet. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. The Suns.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancer.
And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Atlanta, Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. Then it's Williams. Then it's DeLon Wright. And it's Herter in at the 3 spot. Releases from 15, and the bank shot is good. Herter's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Atlanta. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Young pass to Collins. Going inside and finish off by Collins.
And Collins isn't going to take it easy when he's going to the basket. He's throwing it down with force.
And it's Paul missing. The Hawks trail by 6. Lobbed up there for Collins. Throws it up high. Young with no one around. From outside, off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And here we go again. Atlanta on the break. Here's Collins. Rejected by Booker. Here's Crowder. And Ayton throws it down.
What What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
Young against Paul. Down low, and the dunk by Capella.
And the long arms of Capella, using them to perfection as a target for his teammates on that alley-oop.
Oh, Ayton in position, and Capella sends it back. Tries the spin move. Kicks it out to Paul. 5 on the clock. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunity.
Young from deep three-point range. Bangs home the trifecta.
So smooth shooting the rock. Young trusts his shot from any distance.
Outside Crowder. Bridges, no one around him. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Young with the ball. Chris Paul covering, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Hunter dishes to Young. Hunter on the wing. And Young kicks to Hunter. No good on the 3.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Got that one up quick. Bridges has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, a high motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire off the catch and shoot, Mikal.
Young from deep three-point range. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Paul finds Crowder. Spins. Back to Paul. Inside. Booker looking around. Shoots over Capella, and it's blocked by Capella.
Quick off the floor. Has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation. Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Paul kicks to Booker. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Young from outside. He can't get it to go. And Phoenix the other way now. And here's Booker from the arc. Launches it. Again, the miss by Booker.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And stolen by Bogdanovich. A shot by Young. Good!
What quickness from Young on that play. He gets the ball and gets to his release with great quickness.
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. They break the hearts of every fan in the
guard position. And for Phoenix, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And the Jazz start out with the ball. Now here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal. The kick out to Conley. Here's Gobert. Just 5 on the clock. And the Suns pushing it up now. Paul with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. Bridges passes to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well. Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Outside Paul. Pass to Ayton. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
What a block by Gobert. You expect that from a player who has led the league in blocks.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovic set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
An experienced veteran in this league, Chris Paul offers valuable insight both on and off the floor.
Mitchell against Booker. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Paul passes to Bridges from the wing. Booker against Conley from behind the arc. Bridges outside. No good, off the front rim.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
First team foul.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Outside Bogdanovic. Three-pointer off the mark. Here's Crowder, and Crowder with the jam.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Here he goes. To the inside. Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Paul. And the layup falls. Paul's got 5.
You have to marvel at Chris Paul's ball handling. He keeps that one on a string.
Conley against Paul. Back to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Here's Bogdanovic.
2 minutes.
Pass to O'Neal. There's the triple. On target from range. Give him 8.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovic willing to get it to his open guys.
Paul into the lane. Bridges outside. Tries the spin move. Crowder outside. Shot from the low post is good.
He's so strong. Jay Crowder overcoming physical defense with great power and body control.
Conley against Paul. Outside Bogdanovic. Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Takes the 3. Mitchell can't get that one to fall.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Jazz. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Paul against Conley. Into the lane. The 3 from Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
We've seen steady improvement in Mitchell's three-point shot. He's a legit threat from deep.
A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Pass to Gobert. O'Neal on the wing. He's covered by Ayton. Right side, Bogdanovich. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. For 3, Booker. Pure from 3-point range.
Well, Booker can just bury you from the arc if you let him. He's a pretty efficient range shooter.
Outside Mitchell. The 3 is up. The kick out to Conley. Outside Mitchell. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. And
the previous play is under review.
The question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for the officials.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant that one. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. It's the Jazz leading by a point. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Jazz.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And it's Crowder missing. Utah has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team. He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
The drive by Paul. Crowder finds Paul. Booker against Mitchell. And he's going for the oop here. Clock at 4. Here's Conley. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
It's blocked by Gobert. Poke loose. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovich. Conley against Paul. Outside Booker. Spins. It's Bridges on the wing. Booker against Mitchell. Booker can't get it to go.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Gobert goes in from downtown. Goes back up. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. Stolen by Booker. Will it go? And stolen by Gobert. And he lobs it up. That's tipped. Stolen by Ayton. Booker with it. He's picked up by Conley. And here's Crowder from the arc. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell. The Jazz have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. And Crowder with the jam.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Booker against Mitchell. Driving to the basket. O'Neal on the wing. Pass to Gobert. Stolen by Ayton.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
For 3, Booker. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Paul with a steal. And here's Crowder from the arc. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Here's Mitchell. 10 points for him with the drive. Count it. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter, and we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
Here's Crowder. 2 on the clock. Nice move. And Booker with the jam.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Back to Conley. Gobert goes in.
Blocking foul called on.
You know, Rudy Gobert, the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, is not satisfied. I think the 7-footer has one more that he might add before his career is done.
And so Gobert nails both of them.
What an outstanding defender. Gobert's combination, in my opinion, of size and length is tough to match up against.
Offensive rebound. Ayton. Bridges down low. Inside. Second shot opportunity. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Ayton at the line for 2.
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 13-5 run. Outside Mitchell. 27 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. The rebound by Bridges. The Suns trailing. Paul for 3. Can't connect. Now 2 of 6 for the game. And it's Mitchell penetrating. And Mitchell with the slam.
Always on the attack. Mitchell loves to drive it to the hoop, put the pressure on the D.
And so it's the Utah Jazz. They lead by 11 as the quarter. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
The Jazz, 30.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. Booker can't get it to go. Utah has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage.
A dynamic offensive talent. Mitchell is especially intelligent at knowing how to get to his spots and execute.
Paul passes to Crowder. Tries the spin move. Back to Paul. From outside the arc. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And there's the lob. Tipped away. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. It's 2-on-1. From deep, Conley sends it home from three-point land. Conley's got 5.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Paul finds Booker. The 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Give him 8 points now.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Sometimes it's a matter of pride, answering back with a 3 of his own.
Back to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Just throw it up to Gobert, and he'll take care of the rest using that enormous wingspan.
The drive by Paul. Bridges passes to Booker. Fires the 3. No luck on that one. And it's Utah the other way.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Bogdanovich, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
For three, O'Neal. Phoenix grabs the miss. And Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Conley passes to Gobert. Back to Conley. Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. There's Bogdanovich with the three. And Chris Paul clears it away. Phoenix has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Mitchell against Crowder. Crowder with a steal. Bridges passes to Paul. Up and over Conley. Paul can't get it to go.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Terrific placement on the bounce pass. Right where it needed to be.
Paul for three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass heating. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to O'Neal. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. Clock at 6. Back to Bogdanovich. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. O'Neal misses. For Phoenix, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Tries a 10-footer, and it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. And Mitchell with the slam.
If you're the defense, not much you can do. Donovan Mitchell had his mind made up. Bad intentions.
And it's Paul off the drive. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Paul's got 4 points in the quarter.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Outside Bogdanovich. Misses the three. The Suns have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. And they get it back. Pass to Paul. On the wing, Crowder. Lets it go from deep. Here's Ayton. Back to Crowder. Lets the three fly. And the three-pointer goes. Crowder's got 9.
When it comes to scoring the ball, this is where Crowder's at his best. Off the catch.
Outside Mitchell. Takes it inside. Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Mitchell. And so it's Utah in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Utah has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. JaVale McGee out there with Johnson. And then it's Landry Shamet. Then there's Campaign. And it's Craig in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's O'Neal. Back to Gobert. Banked it in off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 15.
This is where size matters. No one's stopping Gobert on that shot.
Pass to Craig. Spins. Here's Shamet. And it's all from three-point range. Utah shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Here's House. Kicks it out to Clarkson. 4-3. Offensive board. Pascal. Pass to Whiteside. Another shot. Ooh, McGee with the block. And they'll keep possession. Back to Alexander Walker. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Alexander Walker's got his first bucket in this one. Payne, the pass to Johnson. Back to Payne. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence. And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to. Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Pass to House. Kicks it out to Pascal. Clarkson for three. No good on the shot. The Suns go the other way with it. From about 19, the shot comes out.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pascal with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That'll be a second foul of the game. Now Whiteside. Pass to House. Back to Whiteside. It's stolen by Johnson.
That was just incredible instincts defensively. He saw the ball coming back out and made the play.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Back to Payne. Takes a three. Another three for Phoenix.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Clarkson. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Payne. Now here's Whiteside. 6 to shoot. Back to Alexander Walker. Outside Pascal. The Jazz with another miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
The shot by Johnson, no good. The Jazz have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Down low. Picked it out of midair. And now the Suns fast break. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Ooh, it's stolen away. And Pascal, here we go. Back to Whiteside. Clarkson outside. Throws it up high. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Jazz.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just 2 tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Rudy Gobert.
He played with a lot of fire, a lot of heart, especially on the glass. He's one of those guys who acts like every rebound is his, and many of them were tonight.
Knocked loose and stolen by Gobert. Oh, deflected. Craig with a steal. The kick out to Johnson. It's blocked by Gobert. And he recovers it. Outside Payne. Right side Johnson. Just 4 to shoot. On the take. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Gobert. McGee with a steal. Here's Shamet. Tries the spin move. He takes it in. Can't convert off the spin. So we see the Jazz get the win. Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us.